welcome to this week's market update for September 11th of 2017. And here is our agenda for today. We're going to go over the broad market and then, of course, the operating plan. So first things first, we always want to ask, are we in bear market territory? No, we are not. We are not even close. All World ex-USA Index is slightly outpacing the S&P 500. Both are far above the 12-month rolling performance of Treasuries, and so we're basically on a risk-on position as far as the longer term. International is outpacing the S&P 500, the U.S., and so that's why we're focusing on international indices. As far as correction territory, yes, we are in a correction. We've been in this correction really now since it looks like mid to early July. Arguably, and so we're in this sideways price action, and breadth is really not telling us a whole lot. If it's suggesting anything, really sideways price action again, just because there is not really any divergences to speak of or any reversals to speak of, but we are slightly overbought on the shorter term. As far as the stage of the S&P 500, we're in this broad bull channel right here, so it looks good. We had an inside bar this past week, and so we're looking for a break of one direction or the other. Of course, when we see this tightening of the trading, if the wedge pattern starts to play out some more, then this should be a down leg, at least down to test support before we get another bounce to the upside. And so we'll see if the bears can hold on this week and get a further push to the downside. As far as the operating plan, we've got preferreds, the all world, and then here's our weekly swings, which we'll go through, and then nothing right now for the scalps. All world ex-USA Index, great week for it, up 0.75%, closes a little bit above resistance, right? Really at resistance, so we'll see if we can get some more upside this week. We're bullish on this. Even if it comes down, anything above a 50% retracement we're bullish on. So longer term holding, and really we just wanted above this as far as relative performance above the S&P 500, absolute performance above this 50% retracement. So we're really just waiting for a larger pullback to get some more. As far as Canada goes, up 0.62% for the week. We're still in this broad bull channel. We did adjust the swing stop up a little bit from here to here. Did break above. Would have liked it better if it would have closed on the high, but we'll take it. UK, good week for UK, up 1.13%. Broke out of the triangle. We've got a higher low right here, and so we'll see if we can get a higher high and then eventually above this price range right in here. Got a second purchase range in here and then a stop, leaving the stop all the way down here. If we see a breakout, we may move the stop up a little bit. But right now we're going to keep it down here and then even consider second purchase in that range. As far as RTS, Russian trading system, up 1.58% for the week. Nice bull bars right here. Suggest that the first pullback will be bought. We've got a second purchase range, which we did. And then, of course, our original was up here. So we're managing this like a swing. A nice bull bar, and we did adjust the stop loss up. Japan, good week for Japan, up 0.82%. Got a second purchase range down here, and then our original stop we're keeping in this area right here. So we'll see if we can get to the upside this week, but it looks good so far. Oil, just can't seem to get going. Last week, I really thought we were going to have a nice bull bar right here, and then on Friday, prices basically just fell to the downside. So we'll see if we can get the bulls to come back in and push prices higher, but right now it doesn't look great. It doesn't look bad either, but just kind of hanging out in this trading range right here. So if it gets down to this bottom third, we'll look at getting some more, and until then we will wait. U.S. Treasury is good, up almost 1.45%, or excuse me, almost 1.5% at 1.45. Bull breakout last week, looks good, made a new high over the resistance. So looking good on Treasuries. If it does come down and falls within this bottom third, then we'll look at getting some more. And that's it. So we've got the monthly trender we're still going to build, and then the weekly swing, still like Australia. You know, we just cannot get this thing to break to the upside, but it looks like it just really wants to break. So we're still got it on our watch list here, and if we can get a trigger, a buy trigger, then we're going to look at getting some of that. So we've got a second purchase range if it does get triggered down in here, and if it just does continue to fall to the downside, then we'll take it off of that list and move on to the next one. With that, have a great week, and we will talk to you next time.